Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill. And today we are going to play with a Škoda T27 because I noticed this tank has a 3D style on sale for 4,000 gold. That is a hefty price for sure. But if you are a fan of Czechoslovakian tanks, or as a matter of fact of Škoda T27, I think it looks cool and I think it looks nice. Anyways, enough of blah blah blah. You can find it in the store if you want to pick it up. Quick information, what I want to say. Today we are going to have a very special stream. We are going to be playing with Daki and with Mouse Acrobat. And we are going to be enjoying the bloody hot sauces, okay? Well, enjoying, I think it is a bit of the stretch. I think it is going to be pretty disgusting, honestly, and our mouse will burn, but if you want to see us suffering, you can. The stream, this type of stream will be running 4 p.m. UTC, right? So if you are into that, you can check the things out. If you want to see us suffer, right? Overall, the tank, speaking about the Škoda T27, it is rated 2 stars. I stand by it. I don't think it's a great tank. Community thinks that the tank is closer to the 3 stars, which I understand and I respect. Now, what is the problem of this tank in my opinion? The gun handling feels pretty disgusting, not gonna lie. The gun handling of this vehicle is far away from being ideal, right? Let's put that in this way. I truly do not like it. Ooh, that's a nice PP race. It has 240 alpha damage, 202 millimeters of penetration, which isn't great. 1000 shell velocity, it's not very great either, unfortunately. If you are loading gold, you have 242 millimeters of penetration and 1220 shell velocity, which is a bit better. But the problem is, not even looking into the gun stats or how the gun is behaving. The main problem is that this tank is a shadow of Progetto. You can look at this however you want to. This tank is a shadow of Progetto. And what that means for this tank, imagine that you are you are a brother, you have a brother. Your brother is bloody successful billionaire, and even though you opened your dentist firm and you are very successful, you are not as successful as a Progetto is. And you always get, treated on the question mark. But have you seen how Progetto is feeling like? So this is how the things are looking like for this vehicle, at least in my opinion, right? Until Progetto is as it is, this tank is straight up useless in the game, at least in my humble opinion. Yeah, sure, we hit every neat shot from the mag, that's absolutely amazing and that is great. But once again, you get the point from where I am coming from and what I am saying over there. You can do the same thing with Progetto, but better, right? It's just how it goes. And that kind of, and this is kind of messing up this tank in my opinion, right? I'm not saying that the tank is unplayable or the tank is horrible. It absolutely isn't. But there is better tank, and just because there is a better tank, there is no point to be playing with this vehicle. Do I think that this vehicle could get buffed? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't think it needs much, maybe a bit better gun handling, and it's going to be solid banana out of 10. At least this is how I look into all of this, right? But once again, that is only me. Meanwhile, what do we want to do? We want to say hello for Trash 103. I would appreciate it, and I would eat his hit points like there is no tomorrow. Thank you very much. Thank you for giving me your hit points. I appreciate you. You are absolutely amazing and you are glorious. The next guy is going to be Scorpion. You know where Scorpion is. I know where Scorpion is. It's completely fine. All we need to do, we need to get a bit more involved here and we can say hello for him. Beautiful. Can we punish him? Unfortunately, we missed the shot, but once again, not a big surprise, right? And now we are going on the reload and we are relocating. Now, we are going to have a bit more fun. We can clip him for 900 with high explosives, and this is exactly what I'm looking for, and this is what I want to do, right? Maybe not the smartest decision ever, but you know what? Sometimes it's not about the smart decisions. Sometimes it is not about the smart decisions. They are not paying attention at us, so we are feeling kind of alright. We know that Waffle will get involved in a second, so what I would love to do, I would love to punish him, but I can't. Unfortunate, Mr. Scorpion is getting involved and I'm dead. Oh, yeah. Definitely not ideal choice. I knew that Waffle wasn't spotted, but I was hoping that he would be in some kind of other area over there. Quite a fail, fellas. Not gonna lie, quite a fail, and high explosive clip was actually pretty stupid idea. I needed to shoot the standards and everything would have been okay. It's okay, I'm accepting this first Burned Pancake, and unfortunately not even 3D style helped us. Shame. Okay, first pancake a bit burned, but we are okay. 1.7 thousand damage, 500 assisting damage, nothing to cry about. I know what have I done and I know that I messed up. It's okay. We are 5th by experience. We are probably 7th by the damage. We made a bit of the profits because of the Christmas extravaganza. That's great. What is the shell velocity of this? Shell velocity 520. Oh my bananas, I did not realize that shell velocity is so brutal of the high explosives. Okay, once again, you are living and you are learning, that's on me. Okay, round number 2, mines and counter battle. Now it's time to take our balls in the hand and to make it work, right? That's what we want to do. So, the first things first, we are going to the Hotel 1 and we will try to get as much use as we physically and possibly can from there. Hopefully, we will be able to catch this LT-432, and overall we have a nice crossfire for guys here if enemies would make a decision not to try to push this or not to take any of those positions here. So I am feeling very confident and I feel very, very good about this play. Okay, would you look at that? Both of the light tanks went on top of the hill. Well, Borat isn't actually a light tank, but you get the point what I'm saying. Fast mother trucker, so I'm feeling significantly safer in this position. So what do I want to do? I want to have a decent enough angle here, and I just want to clip the living crap out of this M103. Beautiful play, we have done everything properly, we are sitting in the good position, we are making the crossfire to the enemies sitting over there. Once again, nothing to cry about, nothing to complain about, now we are enjoying ourselves and we are just simply waiting until we are going to have another mag, right? And I believe we are going to be very, very successful here. Another shot to Gusor, he should start panicking. He pushed a bit in front, but it doesn't change absolutely anything, and let's go for another clip. In this situation, gun is behaving very, very nicely, and if the gun would work like this all the time, this tank definitely would feel better. Let's not jinx it, and let's try to be as patient as we physically and possibly can, and let's just hope for the best. How about that, fellas? Hope for the best. Beautiful shot to Mr. IS-3. Yeah, I needed to talk, right? I definitely needed to talk. Meanwhile, I'm getting spotted here, so that indicates for me that someone is actually sitting in this area, right? At least that's what I want to believe. Maybe T-44 or Ergashem or something, or some sniper schnitzel, charioteer or whatever, right? It doesn't really matter. The most important thing is that we know that someone is sitting over there. It's okay. We are fine. So, the question is, can we eliminate this IS? Okay, T-44 is sitting over there. Now we are aware of that. Good, 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 good. T-44 with a hardening. Oh, what a hard mother trucker, fellas. What a hard mother trucker. Would you look at this gentleman? Okay. We are fine. We are Gucci. We have 2 in the mag. We do not need to panic. We do not need to caco our pants. All we need to do, we need to hit our shots and we are going to be alright. Beautiful. Another shot hit. Very, very, very nice. Now, we are just simply waiting until we would be able to clip them once again. This is a cycle of life with this tank. You are trying to search for someone making silly goose mistake, and whenever someone is making silly goose mistake, oh boy, you are just having a party. Well, if your gun is allowing you to make party, right? It's okay. We are losing the game on 3000 hit points, and I'm not entirely sure do I want to be aggressive here, right? I do not know, do I want to be aggressive? This is a bit of the issue. Do I want to be aggressive or I do not want to be aggressive? Meanwhile, object, he is considering peeking over there. I can see that in his eyes. I can definitely see that in his eyes. Listen, I am relocating a bit. What I am thinking at this point, I am thinking to take the middle, okay? We know that Caliban is sitting right there. We are very, very, very well aware of that, but it changes absolutely nothing for us. Or maybe it changes everything for us. Soon we will figure this out. Okay, Caliban killed both of our gentlemen. We are aware of that. Now, I think we should be able to cross because Caliban is on 30 seconds reload, okay? Now, we need to eliminate the LT-432. That would be absolutely glorious and that would be amazing, right? So that's what we are doing. We are going up on top of the hill. Caliban is on the reload. LT-432 is dead. We are instantly going on the reload just like so. And now we have a hill. I mean, unfortunately, we have no team at this point, right? That's a bit different part of the story. But other than that, we are feeling kind of alright. We are feeling kind of alright. Caliban, he understands that he needs to relocate. Because if he won't relocate, he's going to be sitting in the big poo-poo hole. But you know what? I think it doesn't really change anything and we can simply clip the living crap out of him. Beautiful, 700 in the face for a Mr. Caliban. That's exactly what we are looking for and this is exactly what we need. Now, how we could get some more use? Charioteer is making quite a bit of pressure like so. So that being said, we are going to eliminate the guy just like so, right? Nothing too crazy, nothing unusual. All I want to do, I want to say hello, how is your day, how are you doing? Beautiful clip, very, very nice. And yes, fellas, I know that we are going to lose this game, okay? You do not need to tell me this, I am very, very well aware of that, I get it, believe me, I understand it. But we can get a bit more use just like so. How about if I would drop down like this? And I would go for the ass of this M103. Okay. Not exactly what I've been looking for, but that's what I have. Good. Tortoise is just going to go for me. I am aware of that. It's okay. Let it be. No complaints, no regrets. We are feeling fine. 430 is thinking about going down. I understand this. Once again, that's completely fine. And if he thinks that I do not have angle, you are out of your mind, buddy. I have an angle and I'm yum eating you. Have a good one. Now we should be still okay-ish. Actually, not really. Good. With a bit of focus, we made this tank work. Yes, I'm tryharding in this type of situation. We tried to get as much use as we physically and possibly could. And this game was significantly better compared to the game 1, but in the game 1, it was my responsibility. Other than that, I think we are gaming and we have done everything properly. Good. Beautiful. We are back. That was a good game. 4.5 thousand damage, 400 assisting damage, unfortunately defeat, but we have first class sniper, schnitzel, high caliber, and overall we were gaming in this type of situation, right? That was good. Plus on top of that, 112,000 profits, although keep this in mind, that was a Christmas extravaganza, if I can say so. Would you look at this? Oyster Bay standard battle. Okay, how we can make the things work here? Matchmaking which we have is very, very good, not gonna lie. So I think the best pressure from our side would be to go through the Charlie Delta line, right? I think this is exactly what we are looking for, and this is exactly what we need, fellas. So the first things first. I think this is our initial starting position, and hopefully from over there we can clip someone sitting right there or someone being involved or aggressive, right? That would be very much appreciated. Speaking about someone being aggressive, Squall made a huge mistake. Unless he will keep pushing in front, but even if he would be pushing in front, that would be kind of silly and kind of stupid. Now, this is the moment whenever he is realizing he messed up a big time. And we fully unloaded our mag, so we are feeling great with all of this. Thank you very much, Mr. Squall. Come again. I hope you are enjoying your gaming experience. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now, fellas, what we need to do here. I think my mission in this type of situation is just to keep making pressure. I honestly think that making pressure is the best play that we could do. So this is how we are going to approach this. We are going to go just like, oh my bananas, what are you doing here? Okay, he just fired, that's fine, we are getting involved. The super heavy is sitting in the sniping position. Oh my... Fellas, I can describe this only in one way. This is how the holiday ops matchmaking is looking like. I'm not complaining, I am fine, thank you very much. Let me love this gentleman and let me enjoy him, because I can promise you that we are going to eat him alive. I could take one for the team, but I do not know, do I want to do that? I'm not entirely sure, do I just want to take one shot from him? Maybe it would be significantly better to wait until the Mr. Tiger would take one for the team, right? Maybe that would be a better play for us. Maybe that would be better play for us. What do you think? Okay. He's playing a bit safer at this point. And unfortunately our clickers are missing, right? And enemy clickers are missing as well, so that is something. How I could make some pressure right there. I mean, I want to go together with our Tiger if our Tiger would be brave enough to say, yeah, let's go. But I do not really want to be the one who is taking one for the team over there, right? Plus on top of that, the cavalry is arriving here as well. Is it a big issue? Not really. And in the same time, our Tiger is flanking. Okay. So, all we need to do, we need to be patient, fellas. This is one of those games whenever patience is super important, right? At least this is how I look into all of this. Patience is super important. Tiger is flanking. Okay, I am aware of that. I am aware of that, fellas. Meanwhile, we have Arta Sniper Schnitzel over there. I missed one, doesn't really change anything. I just want to eliminate the Arta. Can you blame me for this? I don't really think you can. Meanwhile, Tiger is going to get slaughtered over there. That's a fact. Unless he would hit, yeah, it doesn't really matter what he's going to hit. It's GG for Mr. Tiger. Now, we need to reconsider our life choices, okay? That's what we need to do. And what is happening in my head? I am thinking about going back for a base defense, okay? I cannot make pressure for two mother truckers in front of their face. I just simply can't. It's not going to be a good idea, and I think it won't pay off. That's what I'm trying to say. So, instead of doing that, we are trying to run away like there is no tomorrow, and now I changed my mind again, because both of them became quite aggressive. Very aggressive. Yopter, right, fellas? There is a big chance that this Vaza will just simply push here in front. There is a big chance, fellas, that Vaza 4-4-1 will just simply push in front. Okay, beautiful shot. Now we are going to repush the side once again. Skill, you cannot make up your mind, can you? Listen, it is complicated situation. It is just one of those complicated situations. Now, Vakai, he doesn't pay attention at this whatsoever. So what do we need to do? We need to simply clip him. I do not really want him to escape from here, but it's okay. He may try to get involved himself this way, but soon we are going to figure this out, and yes, he is. Now this is the time for trade. I do not really mind. It's okay. Now he's down to clippable for us, so we can play the game. Now we can simply play the game, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. That's all we need for a full happiness. I could take one more for the team, but once again, this is debatable. Do I want to or I don't want to? And you know what? I am doing it. I am doing it. I'm okay. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. And let's try to hit his cupola. That's great. Now we have cavalry arriving in the same time. This Kari will definitely take care of this Vaza without bigger problems whatsoever. And now we are going for a meatballs playing in the heavy flank, right? This is what we are going to do. Time to claim the meatballs. Is this tank the best tank in the world of tanks? Definitely not. Is this tank Progetto worthy? Definitely not. If you have Progetto, should you consider getting this tank? Definitely not. But in the same time, in certain situations, the tank can work and the tank can be okay or even relatively fun as well, right? You can see that yourself, that second game with a bit of the tryharding was okay. This game has quite a bit of the potential as well, which is very much appreciated, and it is fine. So I would say in the end of the day we are fine. But definitely not the tank which I would say, oh yes, every and each World of Tanks player should have this tank, because otherwise you are missing on a lot. No. Never said that, never will. Hard experience to play with this tank. How to make the tank a bit better if I would be in Wargaming side and if I would care about fixing this tank? I would say adding a bit better gun would be significantly better stuff, right? I would say the gun is the main issue of this tank, right? So making it tiny touch better can go a long way. Anyways, no complaints, no regrets. That's what we have. The second game was great. The first game was kaku. The second game was meh. But what can you do? 2.4 thousand damage, 500 assisting damage. It's okay. 70,000 profits. We are fine. And our average performance is 2.9 thousand damage, 400 assisting damage. And I was sweating my ass to play with this tank. But once again, this is what Škoda is, so before buying, think twice. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. See you soon in the Hot One stream, and thank you very much for your time. See you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.